It's official. The Strait of Hormuz, open for business.
Out of the Middle East, following that ceasefire agreement between Israel and Lebanon, now Iran's foreign minister has just announced the Strait of Hormuz is fully open.
The Iranian regime, or the new regime, are going to agree to not only this ceasefire, they are going to agree to turn over their nuclear material.
Just so you know, Iran wants to make a deal, and we're dealing very nicely with them. We've got to have no nuclear weapons. If we do, that's a big factor. And they're willing to do things today that they weren't willing to do 2 months ago.
The whole reason why Donald Trump had the United States military to invade Iran in the first place, because they cannot have a nuclear weapon. This is very, very good news. It's showing very, very positive in the markets. I haven't figured out what the Democrats are going to say to try to spin this, because they've been trying to spin every narrative. Like when the blockade first started, they were all excited, talking about, oh, a Chinese ship. It passed the blockade. That blockade don't work. That's how the Democrats wanted everybody to think. But they were misinformed, and also misinforming their people, because the blockade wasn't just to block ships in general in the Strait of Hormuz. It was to block ships that were coming out of Iranian ports. So nothing came out of the Iranian ports. For the last few days, they've been having this blockade, and it has been showing positive results in the market. I must say, everything the Democrats said about this war of choice, quote unquote, is what they call it, a war of choice. The war that Donald Trump chose to go into to stop Iran from having nuclear weapons. I think that's a good choice to go to war, to stop them from having nuclear weapons. Everybody that is against their regime, that is from Iran, they want those nuclear weapons or any nuclear capacity stripped to those people, because they know that they will misuse it. The United States know that those people will misuse it. So that's just the total reason why, we are invading Iran in the first place. Not only is the Strait of Hormuz open for business, the Iranian regime have agreed to this ceasefire, and they also have made agreements to turn over their nuclear material.
Very important is that Iran does not have a nuclear weapon, and they've agreed to that. Iran's agreed to that, and they've agreed to it very powerfully. They've agreed to give us back the nuclear dust that's way underground because of the attack we made with the B-2 bomber. So
Democrats are trying to make everything seem like Donald Trump don't know what he's doing. They tried to make it seem like that we were going to be in what they call a forever war, which this is not the case. This war is about to wrap up in the coming weeks, we get what we want. They don't get what they want. They wanted their nuclear weapon. Maybe they'll try to start it back up a few years. I don't know. But for right now, these people are going to turn over their nuclear materials to the United States, even though it's buried, wherever it's buried. We're going to retrieve the nuclear material, and mission accomplished. Go ahead and cry, Democrats. Go ahead and cry. Donald Trump accomplished the mission. Go ahead and cry.